feet deep where they left us for dead, and I dug myself out the mud with my knuckles learn to float like a butterfly, sting like a killer bee. Killer bee fuel for them fools. Is you kidding? Shit, I'd rather be in hell.
Sarpatta Parambarai. One of, you know what? Actually not. It is the best film that came out in the past decade of Tamil cinema. And it is the best film of 2021 so far. Hollywood, Bollywood, Mollywood, whatever woods. This is my favorite film I've seen so far this year. It is that good. Ranjith directed the fuck out of this film. Every frame is astonishing. Oh my god. I was clapping, I was cheering, I was going ham. I could not believe the fact we couldn't watch this in theater. This, for a long time, for many people, will be that one film from Tamil cinema that we all wished, with no exceptions, that we all wished we got to experience it in the biggest screen possible. Imagine the first day, first show of this film. It was incredible. I mean, I'm a huge fan of boxing, right? I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I watch MMA, I watch boxing. In Tamil cinema, they've tried boxing, and most of them are always lame. Alright? You can enjoy it for the mass factor, whatever the F, alright? But this is absolutely the best boxing film Tamil cinema has ever produced, and probably in Indian cinema. I've seen Bollywood boxing films, and some of them can be fine, but this, the way it's crafted, it was an experience, it was a journey, it was hype, it was inspiring. Arya delivered one of his lifetime performance. Everybody, every single cast in this film killed it, bro. Absolutely killed it. The music by Santhosh Narayanan, god damn, this dude just knew when to pump it up, and when he does, it's game over. It's game over. The cinematographer Murali.G killed it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would say could have been slightly better, especially in the first half, would be the editing could have been a little bit better. You know, sometimes there was a lot of quick cuts in the first half of the film when there was boxing scenes, but the editing definitely got better towards the end. I would say that much. But other than that, this film is a near masterpiece. It is absolutely a masterclass filmmaking by Ranjith. The dude is back. Listen, I loved Kabali. I know many people weren't, but I loved Kabali. I wasn't a fan of Kala. But, you know, with Madras and everything he has done, we all know what Ranjith is capable of. And this film, this dude came back and knocked it out of the park. It was a clean knockout. I was so happy, you know. At a point, listen, I'm guilty. I never pause films, and I don't like doing that shit. But at a point, I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was like, this movie is so good. I had to pause it in the middle and had to text people and be like, yo, I don't know, but I'm watching one of the greatest films Tamil cinema has ever produced. You know what I'm saying? I had to let it out. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I had to let people know. And I was like, yo, if this film sticks the landing, it's game over. It is also, listen, I know I'm all high. I just finished like a couple of minutes ago. I just pulled out my camera and here we go. I'm talking about it. Just my thoughts, nothing is filtered yet. I haven't let it marinate, and I feel like it will only get better the more it marinates. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving you guys my quick, I don't know if it's going to be a quick video, but my fresh reaction, my fresh thoughts on this film. I loved it. The journey Arya goes through, the layers within the storytelling. It is brilliant writing, brilliant filmmaking. Everything about it was next level, pure, straight fire. It got me pumped up, man. I was going crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was so immersed. Every punch felt real, and it was. I've seen interviews, because ever since the trailer came out, I was like, yo, this is gonna be something special. When I saw the trailer, I was like, this is one of the best trailers I've ever seen. Go check out my trailer reaction. I said it back then. This could be something real special, and it delivered. I cannot believe how good this film was. Because usually there's always the first half of the films are so great. Always, Tamil films, for the most part in this kind of genre or in this kind of vibe, the first half is always great. It's always promising, but they always let you down in the second half. Here, it don't matter. It was consistent throughout. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. So from the trailer, I was super hyped, and I was watching all the interviews with Arya and Ranjith, and like they were saying that Ranjith wouldn't leave them off the hook if the punches didn't feel real, and it paid off. Every time Arya was throwing those hands, man, you felt it. There was one scene in the film. I was like, I got on my chair. I was like punching. I was like, yo, let's go. And I was basically Arya, in the beginning of the film, shadow boxing. You know what I'm saying? It was, it was dope. This is it right here. But this is one of those films where I just feel so proud. I love Tamil cinema, but they always let me down. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Tamil cinema can do something real special. I love the era it was taking place. The staging was great. The camera work was great. Ranjith, bro, this dude, he nailed it, man. He nailed it. This year, man, I've seen some really good Tamil films. You know what I'm saying? Some really good Tamil films. I was a big fan of Selva RK movies, even though those films, it's kind of mixed. Even Kannan, some people felt it was mixed. A lot of people liked it. I liked that film. And there was there's been movies where it's either good or it was kind of mixed, right? But this is one for the celebration. I think everybody will at least at worst enjoy this movie, because there's so many elements in the film that I just vibe with, and I never knew that Tamil cinema would go for. Because sometimes you always expect, are they gonna have this kind of a mass moment here just for the sake of it? No, it was pure storytelling. It was absolutely mesmerizing, man. I love the relationships, great performance. Pasupathy was fantastic. Dushara, Vijay, and all of these people, Sanjana, Narayanan, Muthukumar, Arya, you already know. It does it. It takes many interesting directions, but everything hits. You feel joy, you feel excitement, you feel anger, you tear up. It's an amazing, emotional, immersive experience. One of the greatest boxing films ever made in world cinema. It's equally as good as the Rocky franchise. I would say this film was even better than the Creed franchise. That's how much I loved this film. I need a goddamn poster and I gotta frame it. That's how much I love it. This is one of those films where I could look. I've been watching it multiple times. There's so much to learn from. This is masterclass right here. I'm just so pumped to see this. Because this, I wish it came out in theaters, bro. I wish it came out in theaters. It would have destroyed everything. This movie would have changed the industry because of how well people would be celebrating. The word of mouth would have been insane. This is a film we imagine all of us watching this film together in theaters in their first day, first shows on the opening weekend or whatever, with the crowd, and walking out with that, everybody feeling that same excitement, same energy. Hey man, I just love the way they utilized music. When it's supposed to be a hype song, it's at the right spot. It's so beautifully composed. Everything is to elevate the narrative. Everything is all about executing a great story and delivering a great character piece. Everything, it's everybody in this film, from from behind the camera and front of the camera, all served the screenplay. That's all they did. They all served the story. And that is the best way to make really good films. And this one was a great fucking movie. Hey man, leave your thoughts. Let me know what y'all thought of this film. And if you guys want a spoilers review, let me know. Might do a live stream and talking about it, but I'm gonna wait. I wanna give some time for people to watch the movie, over the weekend. And maybe next week I may do a live stream talking about it and sharing your thoughts, because this is a film that I'll be talking forever because I loved it. I want to see more films more films like this from Tamil cinema, because this one was special. And listen, man, when you walk out of this movie, you want to just get back in the gym and get that workout. You know what I'm saying? That's how good this was. Alright guys, so with that said, let me know what y'all thought of the film. If you've seen it. If you haven't, go right now. Whatever you're doing, pause it and go check this film out. And if you guys enjoyed this review, hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the notification bell, and see you guys on my next one. Salute.